The Starland Vocal Band Show will not be seen tonight, so that we bring you this special presentation.
Okay, the fact that that went off properly and on time, I think that means we got a good night tonight. So, trying to badger Sinead into coming on, so we do a little yakking. Now that I might actually be able to get a proper game in. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this set up here. Now I figured it's probably getting good because I was doing a whole bunch of downloads earlier. And they're actually going off without a hitch. Just boom, 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 boom. And these are not small files either. I won't say what they are. Let's just say it's personal care time, material. Maintain healthy prostate and testes. So as we get the game coming up here, and it's like this should actually be a decent round this time. I think this time I will do at least one round in the chapter 6 map, just to get a look at the Death Star for this guy. I don't want to be completely oblivious. And again, notice the crawl down below. Super chats are open, memberships, Patreon, PayPal, all kinds of ways to help me, keep a roof over my head. I mean, we did renew the lease for another year, so fool them again, but it would be nice to get a little bit of a cushion there, so I'm not having to save half of one check to cover the rent for the next. We can do that. Actually, go ahead and get the standard YouTube link on there. And then whoop. Come on, you. And get some stuff out of the way here. Okay, and get that out of the way. So just pop down to get the link, and commercials are running. So, all right. Okay. All right. Now, so now she can either watch and be in the comments and say something, or actually, look at your DMs more than once a month and check the link and actually join in. Harass me directly. So let's check what kind of daily things we got to do here. Okay, that's easy enough. Damage within 25 meters. Okay. And there's our champion. These shouldn't be too hard. Especially if the game is actually working today. I'm not trying to kill me. Yeah. All right. Like I said, it comes in phases. The few days will be like, I'm like on dial-up again. Then it's like, whoa, okay. Now it's actually acting like an Ethernet connection connected directly to the damn modem. Yeah, the server. I think we have to put this up here. Yeah, I got the turtles on. And turtles are back. More turtle stuff. And those guys. Much video, I think. Okay, just as well. Come on. Here we go. Okay, at the very least, I think because I've got the pickaxe and the back bling, so at least when it hits the item shop, it'll be less. So let's try one more time here. Let's see, how close are we? 62? Okay. So between getting the task, that's 90 right there, and then also the reboots should level up pretty easily. What's on? Damn it. Stupid bugs are getting aggressive. What do we got left here? Her and Furbag here. Okay. So we're almost done with that battle pass. And it's just marking time until Star Wars starts in a few days. Well, a week. Suddenly, okay. Let's leave that alone there. Okay. I'm showing 5 viewers in the thing here. Somebody say something so I know I'm not just background noise. And I already know you can make comments on Twitter. So. All right. Let's just jump in here. Okay, this is different. Just because I went laying around with somebody who's on me. You little creep. Okay. Not a perfect connection, but it's been worse. So. Okay, let's just start up here. Where someone forgot to check. Okay, that's different. So again, kind of a pastiche on previous seasons, but not an exact one. I copied certain things, but with the shotgun, let's go out. Here we go. All right. And we already missed one. Yeah, bite me, little pipsqueak. Is there a vending machine somewhere around here? I don't know. That's a door over there. Come on. Or just take out the damn bar at this point. I got time for this shit. All right. There we go. Bitch! Do not interrupt me when I'm in the middle of crap, you little fucker. Cunt! Fucking psychopathic little shit! Oh, you little bitch. See what I leveled up. Here. Let's see. All right. Nope, not quite. Okay. What do we got left here? Well, did all the clusters, so now it's just. I think that's a little further. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Clear everything's up here. Okay, now what is this going on here? Okay, get out of that. All right. He's got to level up so I can knock up one more thing and that'll pass. Only 17 minutes in. Now, this is running much better than previously. Listen to them yelling and getting shot and not yelling because the damn thing locks up on them. Just wonder if Sinead does come in and start talking. Don't be surprised if they take on a decidedly Scottish brogue. It's not me mocking or making fun of her. It's a matter of my mind getting into a mode so it's easier to understand her instead of trying to translate what she's saying into American. Same way if I'm talking to Nathan or talking to Steamy, it's like I'm going to kick on an English accent just for the sake of convenience for Nathan. They're going to shotguns here. Okay. Yes, no. It only takes 3 strikes of the weak spots in order to get blown up. Okay? All right. I don't like burst rifles. I don't care if it is green. Huh. Tell you what. I'm a big proponent of open them up. You get more experience that way, but right now, I don't know. A little too complicated trying to maneuver. Oh, shit. I gotta move. It's also, you gotta pay attention to the world around you. Come on. Up we go. There we go. I just need to find some healings in here. Or find slurp barrels. The blue goop heals all your heals. It's a good thing that island is actually smaller than normal. Since they don't have vehicles working, you're running everywhere. Ah, jeez. You little mother... cunt! Ah, that faked out there. Damn thing hitched up on me. Let's do this one. All right. First things first. So when I'm not being hung up by the computer, I'm actually not that bad. Whoa, shit. And of course, I'm being hit by a sniper rifle. Yeah. Bastards. Do you want to get my stuff? Bitch! Fucking psychopathic little shits. Leave me the fuck alone. Cunt! Thank you. Assholes? Yeah. All right. Okay. That fucking close. Okay. Just jump on in here. No point wasting time here. Okay. Where do I get a proper round here before I move on to there? Let's check the map. And yes, for those paying attention, the map does change every other time. In the same mode. Sometimes it'll be kind of a pastiche on season chapter 1, sometimes chapter 2. The other one's like, I don't know what the hell that was. Just all desert stuff. Kind of looks kind of like chapter 3, but it's just mixture stuff. If we can get on the island long enough, I can plot something. So far, hasn't locked up. It's just a couple of hitches here and there at the wrong damn time, but nothing big. All right, let's see what goes. All right, so we wake up. What the hell? They're at. Okay, that's where we're at. Huh. All right, let's go to the Dirty Docks. All right. I really don't want the jack back. Does that shit like that. Okay, whoop. Sit. Hold on. Hold on. That's probably fine here. Let me get over here. Hello. All right. Yeah, we're good. Actually, hold on. Let's.
Good. Is it still evening or is it night? I don't know.
Well, it's after 8 o'clock here, so.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I got one. How's it going? Oh, you got the Batman skin. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Batman the animated series.
It's just Batman. It's sort of generic.
It's kind of a one size fits all Batman.
It's kind of a suitable for everyday use Batman. Like it's pretty much classic Batman except no shorts.
Oh, okay.
And for once, the game has actually worked out. Crap! I did it again.
I'm keeping one eye on. Oh, what the heck was that? I'm keeping one eye on my on the screen, one eye on my event viewer, because I think there might be a setting on Windows, one of the services that's been causing me problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta get the hell out of Dodge because I'm about to die from the damn storm. Hold on. Actually, I'll tell you what. This will help.
Slurp. The Slurp company.
Well,
Slurpco.
It's just in time too. Okay.
Oh boy. So yeah. So.
Up right again.
Yeah, I went to Aldi before today. Got some
Uh-huh.
provisions, which makes it
Oh,
sound
okay.
like I'm climbing Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
That was
The storm coming in or just stopping it for GPs?
I don't know. I like Aldi. Aldi's actually got good stuff.
Well, yeah, I enjoyed that time at the one in Florida,
Yeah, pretty sure we've covered this before, but yeah,
and I certainly appreciated even having been recently living on the streets. I appreciate the thing of you got to pay a quarter to get the card. You don't just walk off with it. You want the quarter back, you got to return the card.
it's the it's probably the only grocery store these days where you can still get quite a bit of stuff for $20.
Oh God, yeah.
And like I always say, that you really don't notice a difference except for a few things. The peanut butter is
Yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my brother's dog is back today.
Oh.
I was looking after him for about 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
a week and a half. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's picking him up. She's picking him up on
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, and he's back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't miss a beat.
Mm-hmm.
The slippery swamp.
Yeah. God damn it! Slow down for fuck's sake! God damn.
I'm trying to figure out what game I was looking at that I
Hold
just
still, you
haven't
little
played.
fucking jumpy bean little fucking whore! Right. Oh, look, someone got you too, dickhead.
Oh, well.
Right. All right.
So I had a good time watching the NFL draft the other
Okay.
night. Oh God, it was like where's Shador Sanders gonna go? He went
Nowhere
to
apparently.
yeah. Yeah, well, he went today in the 5th round.
Ah.
Cleveland took him.
All right. Well. Okay. Now I got two. Bitch. Where are these psychopaths coming from? God damn. People are fucking nuts.
We're just figuring that out.
Some modes it just attracts the psychos more than others.
I remember the old GameSpy days. Call of Duty. There used to be just
hey, god damn it, bitch! Same damn bitch.
There used to be the GameSpy days. There used to be the specific cheat servers.
Yeah.
And I had no idea.
Okay, well, I have made some progress there.
Hey, don't you know that? No. Well, why not? Because I'm off doing other things. I don't have time to play Call of Duty for 18 hours a day.
Yeah. Now, Call of Duty is a little too realistic, okay? I get stressed enough playing this. I don't need to come away with actual PTSD, okay?
I did like
and somehow, I don't think I went to the VA. It was, yeah, man, they came out of nowhere. We lost 3 guys in the first round. Oh, really bad against them. No, Call of Duty, man. It's like, okay, no, this isn't covered. Okay.
Yeah, that's not really fighting a war. You don't know what it's like.
You weren't there, man. You weren't there.
You weren't there, man. You weren't there.
Yeah, I played it. It's a real thing, man. You really are good. See? He understands. Okay. All right. Got my point that I was after. So now it's a little lady, girly girl here. Okay, and with that, I think we're going to give this one a rest for a bit, and we'll go into regular. Hey, what's this? Oh. Boss event? No, I don't think so. It's just, no, not OG either.
So apparently what happened was Shador Sanders met with New York coach Brian Dable,
Mm-hmm.
and he was completely unprepared for the interview.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And Brian Dable said, "Yeah, we're passing."
Yeah, not a good way to start your career. There we go.
And word apparently
All right.
got out about that.
Like, Dion, talk to your boy. I mean, did he follow in his daddy's footsteps? Do two sports. Maybe the Yankees will get him.
Oh God. Your your dad was already run out of town once with the Yankees. I don't think I just
maybe the
think
Red
there's
Sox. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, the tough fans in Boston, not quite as tough in New York.
Well, since they finally lifted the curse. Okay.
Yeah. But I remember Dion. He had an interview with the late Al Troutway. Dion, a lot of your critics have said you haven't lived up to your potential, that you're underperforming. How do you respond to that? Well, it's a feeling because I'm a black man. There's more expectations on me. No, it doesn't have to have anything to do with you hitting 161, does it, Dion?
No,
That has nothing to do with it, I'm sure.
it's not like you're not Jackie Robinson. Okay, there's plenty of black players before you. Ow.
There's
Expect me
that
to be a
time.
good player because I'm black. No, expect me to be a good player because you're being paid millions of dollars a year for a
Actually,
reason. Okay, not
he
just
didn't.
because.
He didn't run out of pop up, and Carlton Fisk got in his face that time.
Yeah,
That video has made the rounds.
yeah. What happened to Bo Jackson? I know that
Bo
hip injury kind of
Jackson,
finished him off.
I don't know, he tore up his knee or
Well,
whatever it
it
was.
was a hip injury. I never artificial hip replacement. It's like
Yeah,
never
he had
was the same after that.
I think he just didn't he just focus on baseball. I think he
I don't know.
didn't
I
want to.
tried, but it's like just okay. There's that again. All right. While we're up here, let's see. Yeah, up there.
Bo
That's the death.
Jackson,
That's the Death Star.
hell of an athlete. Jeez.
Yeah. Or a Buck O'Neill in the baseball documentary.
Oh yeah.
So there's like special crack of the bat. Just he's only heard it like 3 times. Josh Turner, I think Josh Turner, Josh something in
Josh
Negro
Gibson.
Leagues. Josh Gibson, Babe Ruth, and Bo Jackson. Only 3 times he's heard that particular crack of the bat with a grab. It's like, this guy means business.
Says here actually, Bo Jackson was a sprinter, hurdler, jumper, and decathlete in high school.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is a guy who could have done just played about any sport.
Yeah. Well, Bruce Jenner, I think, was drafted by the Cowboys.
Reggie Jackson actually he was drafted to play football.
Yeah.
Actually, too. Yeah.
Anyway, he was real critical about Coors Field when they first built it. Whoops! I thought it was. Never mind. I thought that was
hip injury. Jackson's athletic career was affected by an injury to his left hip in his last football game. Playoff victory against 6-9 Bengals.
Yeah, he tried to push a little too hard.
Jackson claimed he realized on the field he
This
popped.
is why I hate burst rifles.
Ooh, he popped his hip back into the socket, which damaged the blood vessel supplying blood to the hip. Oh,
yeah.
Maybe you're better off not doing that.
Yeah, just take the injury, take the time off. Okay, they would have paid you.
Yeah, he would be forced to retire from football. He was then cut by the Royals in spring training. Okay.
Yeah.
He returned to competition with the White Sox in 1991 baseball season, but did not play 92 while having his hip replaced. Yeah, so guy gets hurt. Another, I won't call it a typical story, but it's a not an unusual story. Guy gets hurt and never was the same again.
Yeah. Now I remember seeing a few ads. They tried to be able to do it. It's bionic now. Okay, he's like Steve Austin.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
Yeah. All right, this guy's just going to camp out again.
Bo, you don't know diddly.
Yeah.
3 months later, Bo, you do know diddly.
I don't know how many versions of Wolverine they put out in this game.
Well, as long as people keep buying them.
Yeah, I've got most of them. With the Peelverine just because it was part of the Battle Pass. But
Do they have a Nick Fury?
There is a Nick Fury. It's a Sam Jackson one.
Okay.
I got him mainly because I wanted the glider.
Someone asked why did nobody complain when Sam Jackson played Nick Fury? Because people like Sam Jackson. That's why.
Yeah, and also there was the Ultimates version of Nick Fury, and he was based on Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And also he's enough of a geek himself. He's still got a whole slot of Golden Apple comics.
Yeah.
So
I remember when I went to go see Iron Man. I remember when I went to go see Iron Man, a friend of mine actually said to me, stay to the end of the credits. I'm like, why? Just stay. Trust me. Just stay to the end. And I said it, and there's that suit. Well.
Yeah, I am Iron Man.
There's a Toy Story. I am Iron Man. I'm like, then the light, then he walks into the light. I was just like, it's Samuel L. Jackson. No way.
Yeah. Yeah, because originally they asked George Clooney, but George is not really a comic fan, so he did a little research. And the one they picked had Nick doing something rather nasty, I think involving killing a kid or something. So I ain't playing this character. He's not. No, forget it. It's okay, fine. So they asked,
They really should.
Okay, there's a precedent with Samuel. Oh, they ask him. You want to play Nick Fury? Hell yeah!
They should actually do a Sergeant Fury movie.
Well, I think if Jackson had said no, I think the next step is probably going to be, maybe get David Hasselhoff. You want another crack at Nick Fury? It actually wasn't that half bad in that TV movie they did.
I remember that was filmed in Toronto. And I remember there was a thing on the there was a thing on E Entertainment, or one of those shows, Entertainment Inside, whatever it was, Inside Edition, that because Toronto stands in for New York a lot of times.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so they said, okay, this side of the building's too clean. We need to make it look more like, let's get some spray cans, paint some graffiti on the side of it. Okay, cool. They paint the graffiti, they shoot the scene, cut. All right, that's a wrap. And they went to go back to do some reshoots the next day, and it was already cleaned up.
Nobody told the PSA people, or the whatever the Silver Service is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's Canada. That's Toronto.
There's a similar story with Doctor Who one time. They were doing location shoot, and there was still a police box at the location. So, great! Really? We don't have to bring one from the studio. It was the right type and everything. So they get ready. Okay, got there, and then by the time they get out there, the cruiser had come out and taken it down. So it's like no one bothered to tell them, leave this one up. BBC wants it. I'm surprised a lot of them did actually survive, surprisingly enough.
There's actually, I wouldn't call it I wouldn't call it exactly a cottage industry, but there is a quite lucrative side business that I think the Royal Telephone has of selling the old phone boxes.
There's a company in Norfolk that makes them.
Oh, really?
It makes brand new phone because they started to come back a little bit. They started making new phone boxes.
When I was in England, I remember getting such a kick out of seeing them. I'm like, oh, cool, they're still here.
Oh, yeah.
They still have them now. It's just kind of tradition, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of like, not right, but you need kind of when they actually started bringing back police boxes for real.
Now, is there a guy in there, or is it just a phone?
It can be a guy. It's a little office place, so they can go in and take a break, sit down, do some paperwork. But I think the first one was at King's Cross Station, and that's where there's actually a joke about in one of the one of Matt Smith episodes where like this alien race is looking for the doctor, and I think Martin Gatiss playing a character, or something makes a comment about, I was talking about that mix-up at King's Cross Station. We didn't know, but referring to the police box at King's Cross Station was a real police box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, darn clouds. Because that's the Death Star up there.
Oh, okay.
They're getting ready for the Star Wars crossover starting in a few days. Somebody shooting at me? Where are you, asshole? Well, you didn't get very far, now did you? All right. Better grab a truck.
So I'm at Aldi. I'm like, okay, peanut butter, oatmeal, shredded wheat. Ooh, burritos. $3.50 for a pack. Oh yeah, I gotta get these.
I'm pretty sure I chose zero build. Why is there a wall there?
I shouldn't be talking about food. I'm starting to get hungry now.
I had to make my little bi-weekly trip across town via first Uber and then RTD on the way back.
Okay.
And got a few things. The King Supers was down there.
I liked King Supers when I was out there. King Supers is pretty good.
Usually pretty good. I haven't been there for one because, with no car, it makes things a bit awkward.
There was when I was in Longmont, there was a King Supers literally just around the corner. It was a Walmart Supercenter, and then you go around the corner. There's this King Supers.
Yeah.
A friend of mine who actually she moved to Longmont with her husband, and she was she was not happy because they just bought a house here, and I was just like, I was just trying to reassure you. He said, Longmont's not bad. It's actually kind of nice.
God damn it.
One thing
this has really got me to start hating Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Snoop Doggy Claws.
Yeah.
One thing about Longmont, they have on Main Street down the downtown area, whatever as much downtown as Longmont has.
Yeah.
Down by, I don't know how familiar you are with it. It's down past the Dairy Queen and whatever as a Main Street. But there is a community theater down there.
Oh.
And actually, when I was there, they were running a production of The Odd Couple, which I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get to see.
Oh man!
Oh no way, The Odd Couple. God, I've seen The Odd Couple from God knows. I watched the entire television series back to front, seen the movie.
Yeah.
Still, it would be. I think it would be kind of fun to see the stage version.
Yeah. All right, go to the script. One, just have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
Just the scene where Oscar and Felix are going at it, and I get it. I shove that spaghetti up your nose. It's like, well, what are you laughing at? That's linguine, not spaghetti. Oh, now it's garbage. Maybe not. You're crazy. I'm not cleaning that up. I like it. It's like, I'll leave it there. You touch one stretch on the linguine, I'll break your nose. That's the thing. The one thing. Frustrated actor. I'd love to, get just have a run at Oscar.
Yeah, that's really one of my few acting ambitions is to play Oscar Madison. They did a new version of The Odd Couple on CBS.
Yeah, Matthew Perry. Yeah.
Matthew Perry.
It was okay, yeah.
And Thomas Lennon, who I thought was a very good Felix Unger.
Yeah, He did pretty good.
He's good in just about everything he does.
Yeah. That Gary Marshall did a guest spot one time. You got to acknowledge the original.
Thomas Lennon. He's in. Have you ever seen A Futile and Stupid Gesture? It was
no, but I think I downloaded that one. Or did I?
Okay, yeah. He's in that actually as Mike O'Donoghue, one of the original SNL members.
Oh, Mr. Mike.
Mr. Mike, yeah. Yeah. And he's actually really good as Mr. Mike.
I remember an SNL thing. They had Garrett Morris done up as Tina Turner.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mr. Mike there with and talking to me on they're doing his version of Proud Mary. Where he's talking about the story of this factory where rabbits worked, and all the rabbits had to have their ears cut short; they didn't get caught in the machinery. Except for this one rabbit who liked his long, luxurious ears. Till one day they got caught in the gears, they got pulled in, and it turned into something that kind of resembled tomato bisque.
Oh.
And talking about the big meanwhile, Garrett, big wheels keep on turning.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, there is one of the funniest sketches I remember of Saturday Night Live was from the 80s, the Piscopo era.
Yeah.
And actually, Piscopo is in it. History, the real story.
Yeah.
I don't know, I probably told you this, but they go to the Ford's Theater. He goes, "What? Not everybody knows what happened that night." And Lincoln's all being obnoxious. He's being loud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He spills his
Yeah, I think I remember that sketch actually.
Oh,
well,
sorry.
somebody just shoot that guy.
Sorry, pal. Oh, hey, send me to cleaning bill. You can send it to my Gettysburg address. Oh! Sir, please keep quiet. What are you gonna do about it, pal? What Confederate army? I may just have to do something. So what? You're gonna come up here and shoot me? I'd like to see that. Abraham, please. Oh, come on. I've seen this play 5 times already. Oh, God.
Whoops. Sometimes standing your ground works. Other times it's like, no, they're not biting. They're not going to do the bouncy routine.
SNL always has those couple guys. Every generation, every cast or whatever.
Yeah.
Every version of the cast that always have just an incredible amount of range. Phil Hartman was one.
Yeah.
Piscopo was one. Oh God, Jan Hooks was tremendous too.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, Victoria Jackson was really good. Yeah, well, she played to her type though all the time.
Yeah.
Well, Mike Myers was good.
Yeah.
Dana Carvey, of course. Dana Carvey was good. Jeez.
Yeah.
Tim Kazurinsky was really good. He doesn't get enough mentions. But if you go back and watch those SNLs from the 80s, you say to yourself, how did Piscopo not become a bigger star?
Yeah. Whoops. Remember when David Duchovny was guest hosting, and during the open, there's some strange things going on. He goes backstage and talking to Kevin Nealon about talking about what could be going on. Could be the ghost of John Belushi. No, he does the he haunts the rehearsal one. The ghost of Joe Piscopo. No, Joe's not dead. Oh, that's right.
Only his career's dead.
Yeah. He's doing talk radio now. I think he's in Jersey. I don't know.
Yeah. There's
a little bit of ironic.
He did actually open a comedy club here, Joker's Wild, because the guy did all the booking. All his contacts are still from the 80s. I was gonna make a joke about that guy by the name of Billy Wynn. I'm not doxing him. He's a publicly known figure. So
Yeah.
comedian. He has a picture as like a headshot. There's a headshot over his door. Somebody just talk me out of it though. It's like, because if he'll get pissed off and have you blacklisted. You'll never be able to do. He'll go out of his way to make sure that happens.
Yeah.
And so, I was going to say, Billy Wynn is here, the great Billy Wynn. And you walk through the door, you see his headshot above the door. And just like his headshot, all Billy's materials right out of the 1980s. Billy, I don't think that you're getting that call back from Miami Vice. I think that ship has sailed.
Okay, I got to get under cover here. I'm going to get plastered.
But that headshot proves one thing. Not only is Billy Wynn the president of the Hair Club for Men, but he is also a client.
Okay.
I like the joke. It's just, it's like I said, it's just he's a big baby, and
yeah. Okay, well placed spot. All right.
I did a joke about guys with tattoos now. Said now used to be two types of guys that had tattoos: guys who were either in prison or in the Navy. And oddly enough, both those things lead to sodomy. And the guy actually who was in the Air Force in the bar in Vegas, he actually starts pulling his sock up to cover his tattoos. I go, yeah, Jeff, you want to put those socks? You might want to wear it up to your knees now, buddy.
Yeah.
He goes, let me tell you, Jeff's a good guy. I was having some fun with him. Jeff's a good guy, but he's a little strange. Yeah, I saw him before the show. He was eating the urinal mint at the bottom of the urinal. I said, Jeff, what the hell are you doing? That's nasty. He goes, yeah, you're right. He starts washing his mouth out with a liquid soap.
Oh.
Actually got a good laugh.
Oh. Okay. I need to work on my weapons choices here. Yeah. Go with the shotgun. Now.
You kind of have to. I hate being like that, but you kind of have to gauge whether or not people are gonna.
There we go.
Are gonna be good natured enough to roll with that.
Yeah.
Those kind of jokes.
Well, you're about knowing Don Rickles.
Oh yeah.
When he got the way he got Frank Sinatra. So you just come by a table, say hi, turn to all right, fine, no problem. And as he's walking by, yo, Frank, please, I'm with someone. What are you doing? And the fact that Frank did not have him hauled out and shot,
yeah,
that made his career right there.
Oh God, Rickles! I just love Rickles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all right, who's shooting at me? Oh, motherfucker. Nope.
Rickles.
If I let myself get caught out in the open like that, I'm not.
Yeah. Rickles used to tell the story about he was in a restaurant with his mother. His mother was his manager. He goes, "Oh, my mother was a scary woman." His mother was his manager. He's sitting at the, this is in the 50s, you had gangsters or whatever, 50s, 60s. And he had the gangster Joey Gallo, Crazy Joey. He was sitting there with his big guys about his muscle.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there with his mother, and his mother says, "Nobody talks to my son unless they put the gun on the table." And he's like, "Mom, what are you doing? You're going to get me killed. Trust that. Don't worry about this. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it." Nobody talks to my son. She says, "Yeah, I'll handle it." Nobody talks to my son unless they put the gun on the table. And all these big gangsters reach in their pockets and they put their guns on the table.
Shows how scares you. Hey, Listen to Mama.
Actually, that's a very kind of
Mhm.
that's a very kind of real Italian thing. He goes, you
Yeah.
listen to your mother, listen to your
Mhm.
mother, and if someone else's mother's there, you listen to her.
Yeah. Mhm. You disrespect someone's mother, you're going to hear about it.
Oh yeah. You say thank you. You say
Possibly,
please.
possibly for the rest of your very short life. Okay.
Oh
What do we got? Have I got? No,
God.
that's right. I'm back. I'm back on this one. Yeah, they did eventually
Who's
get way up to here, and I get hurt.
who's what character is that?
It's a one just for the for this one.
Oh,
It's like,
oh
what the
just
hell?
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a game. It's a Zadie, I think.
Zadian.
Yeah. No, that's okay. That's a good looking skin. Yeah. But at the very least, I've already got her pickaxe and a back bling. So when she finally shows up in the shop, it won't cost as much if I don't get it, through this. So I probably already saved 1,000 V-bucks. There's Geralt of Rivia. Like no, the Doom, Marine.
Okay.
No,
Oh
or is
yeah.
it? Yeah, okay, yeah. They've got a few things look kind of cool. Sort of like. I mean, the
Oh,
power armor from Fallout, and then the Doom Marine, and then I think there's another one. Looks kind of like it.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail is going to be back in theaters next
Oh
week.
yeah, no, that's the big rage and re-releasing movies.
50th anniversary.
Yeah, and it's like the 20th anniversary for Revenge of the Sith, and it's making lots of money. It's like, hey, maybe you put out good movies, especially ones you already own and have already been made.
Back when I was with the other podcast,
Yeah,
I was with the other podcast.
yeah.
I said actually
Mhm.
that listen, the studios need the theaters more than the theaters need the studios.
Mhm.
And it was like, no, you got that back. I said, no, hear me out. Hear me out. People will go see old movies. They will. They
Yeah,
will. They will 100%. Are you kidding me? And as if you just rerun old movies, people will go see them.
yeah.
You offer them maybe at a discount or so, you
Yeah.
have a few bucks. But I mean, but people, I said, they want to see something good, and you're just giving them bad movies, and they'll go see
Mhm.
old movies. And
Yeah.
yeah, I said, majority of your business is still at the box office. I told them. And the other thing too is you used to go see something multiple times.
Oh yeah. Back when the tickets were,
Yeah, back when
stratosphere. Yeah.
was reasonable.
Like, why did we see Star Wars 15,000 times? Because the tickets were only $3 during the evening.
God, I remember one of the
Like,
first movies I saw. Was one of the first movies I saw.
Mhm.
Was that I noticed the ticket.
Whoopsie.
The first movie I saw that I
Okay.
noticed the ticket price, I should say,
Yeah.
was I think Superman.
Uh-huh.
I looked at the ticket price. I think it was $2.50.
Yeah.
And they've actually had someone from the National Association of Theater Owners say that the reason why movie ticket prices are so high is because of the concession prices. Most people just walk past them. I said, well, do something about that.
Yeah. No, I want the right. What the hell am I? No. Let's go with this here.
And the Staples near the movie theater, then where one of them, there's a North Haven Plaza, whatever price it's called. It was called Price Club Plaza for a long time. It's I think it's still got that name, even though the Price Club's long gone.
Yeah.
But there was a Staples and there was a couple of the stores, but the Staples had a section just of movie candy. Because they knew people were buying it and smuggling it in.
And it helps if it's the same exact kind, because they can't prove they didn't get it there. You get the receipt.
Exactly. No outside beverages. So will stop me.
Yeah.
if you screw it, I'm bringing my own M&Ms or whatever it is.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
I don't care. I don't care.
All right. Okay. Shit. Where is it? All right.
AMC.
That took a little longer than I planned.
AMC theaters though. It's got some. They got kick-ass caramel corn. I was gonna go into AMC. Yeah, can I just buy the caramel corn and just? I'm not here to see a movie. I just want the caramel corn.
Okay.
Really? Yeah, just I want a bucket of caramel corn. That's all I want.
Want that. Swap with that. And hold on. Give me that. Okay. And it's already moved on me. Damn it.
Who was it that was talking about Star Wars? Oh, I think it was Bonehead Campia.
Uh-huh.
He was talking about Star Wars, and they've had 0 movies in 6 years.
Well, because everything they're trying to do something, it stinks.
Oh yeah. Well, the Boba Fett show was supposed to be a movie.
Yeah.
And then it got repurposed into The Mandalorian.
Okay, hold on. I got the. All right.
I got a talk about we're watching Batman here. I have the Batman the animated movies. Like it's like a 10-pack, but it's missing one movie, Sub-Zero.
Ah.
I'm like, that one's actually pretty good too.
Remember, Patrick Willems is the thing about arguing how Mask of the Phantasm is the best Batman movie, period.
It's good. It is one of the best. I don't think it's the best.
Arguing that he beats out the live action ones because it's consistent with the other stuff.
Actually, Under the Red Hood is one of the better ones.
Yeah.
That's actually freaking excellent.
Where the hell? Let me guess. It's in the tree.
Because you have Ra's al Ghul, you have actually John DiMaggio, the guy who's the voice of Bender, does a really good Joker.
Yeah.
Bruce Greenwood, the guy who played Pike in the Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
He's actually the voice of Batman.
Oh.
Which is really he's not quite Kevin Conroy, but Conroy, but I mean,
I think it's probably taking the idea. We can't have Kevin in everything. We got to spread the wealth. Okay. Shit! God damn it!
There was supposed to be actually a Daredevil animated series back in the mid 90s, late to mid 90s.
Mother puss buckets and with this. Give me that, man.
But they were going to team Daredevil up with a wolf.
Okay.
I don't know what the reasoning was behind that. They said, "Yeah, but we're seeing Daredevil with a wolf." I'm like,
why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't. I wish I did.
Are you familiar with the character of Daredevil at all, sir? Why are you doing this? Do you not like making money?
I think it was for HBO.
Yeah. No excuse. All right. No, frankly, I don't like the
Fox
character.
Kids.
I want my cake. Okay, damn it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Take it.
Yeah, they were trying right around the time that the Daredevil movie actually was in theaters, which didn't do very well.
Yeah. Well, there's many reasons for that. The big one was not because of lack of a wolf. Shit! Reloading. Yeah. Okay.
I remember seeing a piece of concept art, and it was, he was actually running around with a wolf. I'm like,
yeah, he's supposed to be a lawyer in New York.
It's like I said, it's interesting idea, but it's for maybe for another character, but not for Daredevil.
Damn it! Hold still, you little bitch. Okay. That tactic works better with Wolverine. I'm real close to leveling up. And now that I said that, I think I'm going to switch to Wolverine.
I mean, there's a Daredevil's a tough character to get right if you don't know if you're.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
Yeah. The Netflix show got it right.
Yeah, the Netflix show got it. Yeah.
Disney, they tried at least with the last one.
Yeah.
For about 10 minutes.
Am I the only one who didn't like it? It just.
A lot of it, kind of disappointing ratings. I think they had glasses, but they kind of didn't quite stick the landing.
My biggest gripe is he's not Daredevil.
Yeah,
Daredevil's not in it enough. And it's just this whole thing of everybody just standing around drinking coffee.
Okay, let's get nuts. There.
Everybody's just standing around drinking coffee, like he's going on dates, which I didn't want to see.
Yeah.
Heather Glenn, that's not Heather Glenn.
Yeah.
She's a rich socialite and not a therapist. I don't want to see Kingpin and Vanessa in therapy.
Yeah. No, Vincent D'Onofrio definitely nails the part.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. I didn't think it was possible, really.
The crime stuff, the corruption stuff. I'm like, that is.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. The thing with Ben Urich's daughter, I don't think they did enough of that.
Yeah.
In the times he was Daredevil, it's just like they didn't understand the character. He just busts through a window. Like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. Where's he coming from?
Yeah.
How did
Daredevil was? But how Daredevil got? No, that's not Daredevil. He doesn't just walk out and get caught like a stooge. Okay, he plans things out. He's the strategist.
He's a lawyer. The reason why he does what he does, he can deduce what he's
Well, he takes Punisher. Punisher does not just walk out into a group of cops. Okay, waiting to be arrested. Oh, where'd they come from? No, you got to plan that out. Okay, the Green Beret. What the? He knows all thing about strategizing. Yeah, here's what I done.
There was, like you said, that's when Muse was in Heather Glenn's office. Not Heather Glenn. Should we call her not Heather Glenn or not Glenn or Heather not Glenn?
What's her face?
What's her face? One thing is like wait a minute, this guy brought a change of clothes with him. What's going on? She doesn't have any other appointments for the day. Miss Glenn, Dr. Glenn, I'm here for my 2:30. I can come back if it's all right. Then Daredevil comes busting through the window. I'm like, wait a minute, how did he? The police have put a barricade up around the building. How did he get through the barricade without getting shot?
Like, you can bluff it with Batman. Okay, he'll find a way, but
And when he found Muse's hideout, I'm like, he's just running down a subway tunnel. I'm like, wait, whoa, slow down here, guys.
yeah.
Can we show how he found the like, smell? Somebody has tracking blood on their shoe, and there's a trail of. They could smell He could just smell the blood and whatever. Or hear a dripping pipe, or hear.
Yeah.
Give me.
Okay, I think somebody got earlier.
And the ending of that, season, season series, I don't know what you call it. That was rushed. That just felt like, oh well, we have to tie this up here. We'll just have Matt walk out of the hospital in his hospital gown with his bare ass hanging out.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to notice.
Somebody is running through here. What the hell?
Yeah. And he just calls up Con Edison to, oh yeah, we're going to turn off the lights in Manhattan, cause chaos, so we can declare martial law. I'm like, yeah, the mayor of New York City can't declare martial law.
No, I think that's got to come from the governor at least.
The governor, the mayor can ask for the National Guard to be brought in to restore order. Or he can impose a curfew.
Yeah, do a state of emergency, but it's like, I guess I'm full up on.
There's just so many things about that Disney series that makes you say, "Stop! Wait a minute."
Yeah, maybe in the case of, have you been to New York? Do you know anybody from New York? Can you call somebody?
After the '65 blackout, there's they've made sure that you can't turn the power. It's very difficult to turn the power off.
Yeah, because it's rather difficult to turn it back on.
Yeah, because it's going to be difficult to turn it back on, and they want to make sure that it doesn't go out again. Otherwise, you are going to have riots.
Yeah,
and looting,
and another baby boom. There's two things that happen when people get bored in situations. They go a little riot, or they start fucking.
The blackout babies.
Yeah. Okay.
The Great Northeast Blackout, 65. New York City Blackout, 77. And Northeast Blackout, 2003. Yeah, there was the blackout of it was a brownout, really.
Yeah.
I remember that. My lights dimmed.
Okay, let's make ourselves a little less obvious here. Okay. All right. Go that. And then let's pick this guy up here. Wasn't there a subby somewhere in here? Or am I standing on it? No, it's not right. Okay, go with this.
I can ask my older brother about if we were affected by the Northeast Blackout in '65. He'd remember. He'd remember.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah.
All right. Let's see.
The cause of the 65 blackout was the failure of the failure was the setting of the protective relay on one transmission lines from the Sir Adam Beck hydroelectric power station in Queenston, Ontario, near Niagara Falls. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Safety relay was set to trip if other power equipment
Mhm.
deeper within Ontario hydro system failed to operate properly. On particularly cold November evening, power demands of heating, lighting, and cooking were pushing electrical system to near its peak capacity. Transmission lines heading into southern Ontario were heavily loaded.
Mhm.
Safety relay had been misprogrammed, and it did what it had been asked to do: disconnect under the loads it perceived. As a result, at 5:16 p.m. Eastern Time, a small variation of power originating from the Robert Moses generating plant in
Mhm.
Lewiston, New York, caused relay to trip, disabling the main power line heading into southern Ohio. Instantly, the
Mhm.
load was flowing and tripped the line redistributed to the other lines, causing them to become
Mhm.
overloaded.
What year was this?
65.
I was only a year old.
There are other protected
Nowhere near it. We were in Texas. Okay.
relays were also designed to protect lines from overload, tripped, isolating the Beck station from all of southern Ohio. So yeah, so it was a domino effect.
Mhm.
I like that kind of interesting history stuff.
Yeah. Mhm. And then the question: what did we learn?
Apparently, not a whole
Probably
lot.
not a damn thing. Okay. Okay. Now, where's somebody I can take out of this? All right. All right. Where are you? Whoops. That hurt. Okay. I think we're just going to sit here for a bit. You piece of. Hey! Taking that personally. You little shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming for your ass now. You bitch, where are you? Alrighty. Alright, not the number level 37 here, so. And 8 viewers, believe it or not.
How about that?
Although High Watermark is still the one that did kind of an anti-trans rant about the UK.
Oh, jeez.
50 some viewers. But I'm like, okay.
Okay.
See, I do have reach.
I can't remember what my high mark was.
Mhm.
Maybe 30, 40. I don't know.
Yeah. I figured it'd be another one because on the 28th they'd be dropping the HHS is dropping a report on that, and that's when things should really start getting weird.
Mm. So what do you think of the Fantastic Four trailer?
Again, I'm kind of going with Snarky J. It's like Pedro Pascal is just not Reed Richards.
Yeah, it's.
And also, enough already. Leave something for someone else, okay? For Christ's sakes, how many fucking franchises you got to be in?
He wouldn't even shave his mustache, though. That was the other thing. If he shaved his mustache, it would look a little bit more convincing.
It's like, could you not get Kaczynski to come back? I mean, apparently he did a pretty good job for what little time he had, and Multiverse of Madness. Or John Hamm. Someone saying that get him in and put him in something. The man needs a cape. Okay.
One of my things about the female Silver Surfer, everybody keeps saying, "Oh yeah, but we're gonna get Norrin Red. We're gonna get Norrin Red." I'm like, how?
No, you got Norma Red. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, here's, and I had to explain it like this a few times. This is the second time they're doing this story. Do you really think Marvel's going to do it for a third time and twice within 5 years?
I think that frankly, it's avoided the whole Galactus thing to begin with. Do an Annihilus story, They've got a pretty good rogues guy. You don't have to always go with Galactus. Always something to build up too.
And of all the heralds of Galactus, I'm like, you could have did Nova, you could have did Fire Lord.
Yeah.
You deliberately picked Silver Surfer just so you can gender swap it.
Yeah.
Because there are two female versions of it, so you deliberately picked it.
Yeah, one of them was in a What If. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, Fire Lord would have been cool.
Yeah. That's what I said. Just don't do Galactus. It's like, that's one smart thing that Nolan did with the first Batman movie. He didn't do it with Joker. You hinted at it. But start off with someone else. And there's more villains in the Rogues Gallery than just the fucking Joker. Then they got me when they revealed Liam Neeson was Ra's al Ghul. Oh my God, it is, because he looked like Ra's when they went the way they've done Ra's al Ghul in the fucking comics. Holy shit! When he's like, yeah, that is Ra's. Why didn't I see that?
The other thing too is that now unless they make Alicia Masters gay,
yeah,
they're not going to do that storyline. They're not going to do that part of the story, and they will. They'll make Alicia Masters a lesbian.
Well, why not? Put a chicken in, make it gay.
Let me see. Is Alicia Masters in?
So we're in a situation where it's like the only truly faithful Fantastic Four movie has been the Roger Corman one. They'll do a special edition with that one.
Well, and they're race swapping Alicia Masters.
Well, Corman did that already anyway, so no big deal.
Hold on. Are they?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Which movie was she in?
Well, they had Alicia in the Corman version, and also.
Oh yeah, she was in.
And in the first Tim Story one.
Yeah. Okay. She was. Yeah. Okay. She was in those. Yeah. Okay. That's. Yeah. I'm wondering if she's going to be in First Steps.
Yeah. Now, in that case, like nobody cared because, like, I think it's a lot of it's like, is there anything about this character that has to be a certain? In the case of Alicia Masters, nah. long as you try and be consistent, it's like, you know.
Natasha Lyonne is rumored to be playing Alicia Masters in Fantastic Four First Steps.
Okay, not ringing a bell here.
Let me see.
I know the name, that's about it.
What's she been in it? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Redhead. She was in American Pie, I think. Russian Doll, Orange is the New Black.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Scary Movie 2. Okay, yeah.
Really mouthy Jersey girl type. You know?
Yeah.
This is for that Bond song. Get over here.
Okay, it's midnight here. I'm gonna check out for the evening. I'm off.
Alrighty.
Bye. All right. Take care, sir. Hasta luego.
Hasta la bye bye. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No. That didn't work too well. But again, part of the thing of this, why this level works, you get about 20, 30,000 experience once you use the reboot. So it's kind of, don't feel bad about, you know, getting your ass kicked because you got 30,000 points. Yeah. Bye. All right. Okay. Take a quick check on X here. Picked up another follower. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I should talk about first. Okay. Oh my God. Ketchup popsicles?
Oh,
What the fuck?
oh. You won't be much longer.
Well, I'm live right now.
I need your help.
Well, get in there and see what. Apparently, something that trans guy, let's just use the old term, female impersonators who've gone a little too far, are concocting little V8 popsicles to shove up their ass so they can simulate having a period. Like that's all it is, you fucking morons. These people are sick in the head. Oh, and some gal trying to be a girl, trying to be a guy. Suddenly the deodorants aren't working. Struggling with the smell. It's like, yeah, the old female type deodorants, they don't handle testosterone induced stink. Like you wonder why male and female deodorants are different price. That's why. Different formulations for different body chemistries. So let me go off camera here, and I'm also going to kill the mic, so good things going here. But I'll be back in a second. And Sinead, if you show up, I'll be let you in a second here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back into this. Let's see. Close to. Where are we? Yeah, should level up this one. I'm going to level up again, though, to get that last point. And clear out the battle pass. Let's. Oops. Mm-hmm. No, let's see. In Minnesota, where Elon Omar, Republican Danielle Stella running against her. Backer, get that idiot out of Congress. He needs to be deported.
Damn it!
All right. All right, let's get that one. Who's that? Okay. All right. All right. Now where are we going here? Yeah, coming on tilted. Where's the clock tower? There you are. Now, before you go any further, oh, let's just be weird. Actually, we got to. Why ruin the surprise? Hold on. Hold on here. Give me that. Yeah. Some of these things, it's like almost like they did a really good description of certain sites and POI, but kind of left out a few details. All right. close to the hydrant. Okay. Yeah, there's one down there. Okay.
Motherfucker! Bob,
What?
you might want to get me a different can.
Oh, Jesus. What did you do?
It fell, okay?
Well, we're going to have to wait a little bit.
Bob?
Will you wait a goddamn minute? The world is not revolve around you.
Well, it doesn't revolve around you damn baby.
At the moment, it does. I'm not shooting up the stairs. Yep, shit. I am busy and I got a good run going for once. You back off.
What's your good run? Get in here!
So your trash can fell over. It's not like it's going to take over the world.
It's not the trash can, you fucking asshole!
Then what?
My soda!
Did you pick it up at least?
It's on the ground, dear. It's not
Hold
hurt.
on. I need to go rescue it. Stuck down here. Hope nobody finds me for the next minute or so while I deal with this. Crisis averted. Now I just gotta get the hell out of Dodge. Shit! upstairs a little bit. Right. Bitch! Cunt! Cunt? All right. Two jetpacks? Bitch! All right, up to 38. Let's get back. No, I leveled up. Enough to get that point, or need to do a couple more. Hmm. Ooh. This just in from Nigeria. A rapist will be surgically castrated, and anyone who rapes a child will face the death penalty under new laws in Nigeria. Nothing new here. Get out of the damn thing. All right. Ow. Oh, I did get a point. All right. Let's see. And that takes care of that battle pass. So we're done on that. Now it's the question of proceeding along here. And we're 2 hours. That should be enough. But I want to do a little more, so hold on. I'll do one more here. While it's in this good phase, I should bug Anthony about, oh, open mic night. So I can still participate. The video on the feed is a little less staticky too. Staccato. We're on the beach. Relax a bit. Let's see. All right, and Adobe. I don't think I've been up here. Right now, what's wrong over there? Yeah, because they're spun on right there. Come on. Don't start weirding out on me here. All right. Bitch. All right, storm is moving anyway, so screw it. Okay, what's the first up? It's a Lulu. Okay. Wrong direction. Away from the storm. Okay. Tired of getting caught with a damn storm. Okay, we're at the golf course. All right. Damn it. Bug's getting damn aggressive. Okay. What the heck? You bitch. Try it again now. Oh, okay. We're going now. All right. Nothing gets their attention quite like a shot in the face. Set up. Come on. What did I just up here? No. Let's get indoors for a bit. All right. One, let's swap that up for a better model. Actually, hold on. Do that, and then that goes there. And actually, let's just pull that. There. Bitch. No time for this. All right. Great, I'm stuck. Fucker. All right. All right. Let's just. Sort of a clearer way to tell what level you're at. Let's see. 200 for the season here. Okay, getting closer. Okay, I think we're just going to wrap it up there. Let's do that. Now, if anybody would like to have any questions or answers or whatever, to chime in. Because, the way things go, I prefer to keep it, open and not that doesn't, any topics care to discuss, care to yell at me or something, whatever. Otherwise, I'm going to go and wrap this up for the night. Consider it, okay, content for the night. And I should. Let's see. Here we go. See, that generates a response. Okay. But, okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, I think actually Monday is when that HHS report drops. Tear through that one. Try to do it live. Have some fun with that. And see if the United States will follow the rest of the world and tell these idiots to go stuff it. What you're doing is not affirming. It is not healthy. It is making things worse. And you have ruined a generation because of it. And the question, well, if that finally get Indy to wake up, probably not. Yeah, she's going to ride this thing till the wheels fall off, or someone's take. No, that's it. You're done. I'm thinking most likely that again when report comes out, HHS starts changing the rules, and what happens if you don't follow those rules to your license? If you're not providing actual therapy, and you're still pushing this crap that has now been determined to have no scientific basis whatsoever, and has in fact determined to be very harmful. Isn't it they must have dig? It's like, no, trans kids are not committing suicide at a rate. Although suicide rates do spike after transition when they realize just how colossally they fucked up. And there's no walking it back. That's when your self-deletion rate's going nuts. But also because there's no help for them when they decide this didn't work. And who were you? And that's not an exaggeration. They literally, pretended that then Chloe Cole or the Chloe or Prisha, they literally denied she had ever been there. We have no record of this. You fuckers, you chopped off my. We don't. That's why they're being sued. And also, there's 2 doctors in Houston. That's not a matter. That's a whole nother level because no longer being sued. Now they're being charged by the state. Nobody had to sue them. They're just going, you're still doing this. We passed a law against this. So these idiots should be realizing the walls are closing in, jackasses. You better shut up, close up shop right now if you ever plan on continuing a career in medicine. Maybe actually starting a career in actual medicine. And knock it off with the witch doctor crap. So, is it Monday will be fun, at least from my perspective. Like I said, that one stream I did where I had like 50-some people show up, that was the subject matter. It was going over the UK Supreme Court decision about, guess what? Woman means woman, adult human female. Doesn't mean a bloke in a dress. Okay. I don't care what you call yourself. Okay. One member of the Scottish Parliament. I don't know. I think I might have XY. Go back to your school, find your science teacher, and slap them because they utterly failed you if you're going to be that idiotic. I think I might have XY. No, you don't. We don't need a DNA test to see that you are not XY, you dumb fat bitch. Let's just say she does not represent the SNP with any particular bit of glory on that one. It's like, this is what's being elected up there? Who the hell are your constituents? And again, talking about not reading the room, everyone's turning against this. Tavistock got shut down and sued, and Sinead's in the process of suing the similar operation up in Scotland. It's like, you don't want to do this. You fucking wake the hell up, you idiots. Anyway. I think we'll end on that note. So, tomorrow night, I think, Nights at the Anime Table. Probably not. Rosetta does show up. It'll be, I don't know, probably by her phone because I think it should be. I don't know how long she's gonna be longer at her mother's house in South Dakota, or when she's going down to L.A. to deal with her husband's aunts or his grandmother's funeral. But it's very busy time for her, and not a fun one either. But if she does show up, it'll be great. But I think we are doing a Nights at the Anime Table tomorrow night. And again, this thing is finally straightened out, so I'll be able to possibly run a game. And on that, I think we'll go ahead and we'll talk at you later.